Welcome. In this lesson, we're going to talk about JavaScript, specifically what JavaScript is, how to use script tags, how to set variables within JavaScript, JavaScript alerts and how to use them, as well as JavaScript redirects. First, JavaScript is a client-side scripting language. That means that instead of happening on the server, it actually happens on your computer. In fact, it's processed by the browser. All modern browsers allow for JavaScript to be processed. And it has access to everything on the page. That means everything that was produced with PHP or whatever other thing that created the web page, it can access the results. Also, it can dynamically respond to user actions, having things happen without having to reprocess anything online. Also, it can utilize elements such as time to cause effects that are not possible with server-side languages such as PHP. If you wanted an image to pop up but then disappear after 3 seconds, you can't do that on the server side because the person won't see it until after the server sends the web page. But because this happens on the browser side, you could show the image, wait 3 seconds, and then make it go away. Let's walk through some JavaScript now. Here's the page we created earlier. It's just a standard HTML page with a form on it. And we're going to go to the code for this, and we're going to add some JavaScript so that we can see how it works. First, the best place to put JavaScript is right before the close of the body. This ensures that all the form stuff is loaded before the JavaScript executes. So we're going to open a script tag, open bracket, and the word script. That identifies that this isn't HTML, it's JavaScript that's going to be executed inside. And that'll be closed with /script. Now, inside, we're going to start by declaring some variables. In PHP, a variable was just started with a $, and it knew that that would be a variable. But in JavaScript, you need to declare your variables. So you do that by saying var, and then whatever you put after it is going to be what the variable is named. So let's say a, and we can set a equal to 5. And then we'll have variable b equal to 3. And variable c equal to a plus b. Now, once you've declared the variable, you don't actually have to use var anymore. You could also just say c equals c plus c. So we're going to see what happens when we run this. Nothing happened. Now if we go and look at what the actual source of this page is, you can see that the script is in there, but it didn't output anything to the page because it's just sitting there operating in the background. We haven't told it to modify anything. But fortunately, there's a good way that we can see our results. It's called an alert. And we can say alert, and we can feed it the value of C. You can also put text in there or whatever you want to alert, but for now we're just going to give it this variable that we created. So we're going to save that, and now when we run the page, we get a pop-up, and it says 16. That's because we added 5 plus 3 and got 8, and then we added 8 plus 8 and got 16. It still works even though we didn't redeclare the variable. Finally, we're going to go over one more fun little thing with JavaScript, and that's the redirect. Here, instead of sending an alert, we're going to put in a redirect. This is the text of it. It's windows.location, and then you set where you want it to go. In this case, we're going to tell it to send us to our project 1. That way we have a page that we already know will load. We save this and open the page. And now when we load it, we're automatically sent to Project 1. It redirected us from the page we were on to where we wanted them to go. This is very useful because you can do some things behind the scenes, like allow them to be counted for purposes of click tracking, but still take them to the page they want to be. Thank you for watching this basic intro to JavaScript. This and other lessons can be found at creativeonlineschool.com.